Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Silent Podcast, the place that where everything but silent. And we're back with Survivor Philly Season 3 coverage. Yes, we're back. Enough capping. We're here for another season of Survivor Philly. I'm Rose Isaiah. I'm also here with two of the best hosts for LRG coverage around, Mark and Davey. First of all, guys, how you guys doing? It's been a little bit. How y'all feeling? What's going on?
It's been a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little rusty. I haven't seen or played an LRG in a while, so I'm really excited to see Survivor Philly Season 3. The trailer has been awesome, and I'm just like ready to jump back in. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, like same here. I was actually since like last we talked, I feel like I was supposed to play like 3 different LRGs, and weird things in my life happened that caused me not to be able to, including a week-long one that I was really excited about. Regardless, it doesn't matter. I'm more excited to talk about Survivor Philly because I think Survivor Philly is one of the best LRGs out there. I think it's shot well. We also have our baby bird with us tonight, right?
Yes. See, look, this year is a little different because I'm not playing. So obviously, for those who followed our coverage last year, we have Mark and Davey doing the recaps, giving their amazing strategic and entertaining analysis on every episode. And I did exit interviews as like the person in the show. This year, we're still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So Mark and Davey, they're going to be doing their recaps every week. I'm going to be doing exit interviews. Again, this is probably going to be audio only for this, unless these guys want to do the video. I'm going to do audio only probably. But I do have a co-host this year. I'm very excited. I got iconic first boot of last season, Rawan, doing it with me.
Oh, I love Rawan.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I think like one of the things I'm most excited about, like whenever a new season Survivor Philly comes out, is like what Alex and his team bring to it. You know, like one of the things I really am excited about this season is that it's all newbies to LRGs and they have no connections. So it's not going to be like, oh man, we have to get those 2 people out because they were going to work together. It's like, I don't know anyone here. You don't know anyone here. It's Survivor, baby.
All right. So if you guys see me looking over here, I'm finishing some of the last few touches before we start this draft. But Mark and Davey, I'm gonna let you guys take over. I know you guys want to speak about some of your expectations for the season, your thoughts about the trailers and everything. Go for it.
I'm really excited because there's been a very clear production upgrade. You know, like there's a lot more cameras. Alex told me they had 16 cameras on set that day, which basically means pretty much everyone has a camera to themselves because there's a 16-person cast. I'm also excited to see one of my favorite Survivor Philly alums in the trailer, Bryce Isaiah, who was in season 1, and James Jones from Survivor 43 will be there too for part of it. I don't know. I get really excited about this because, like, for me as a human being, I've only met one of the 16 castaways.
Very nice. Yeah, I think I'm really excited for this cast because, one, it's one of them. I mean, it is a very diverse cast. I think there's age diversity. I think there's more of an even divvy between genders. I think that there's a lot of representation on this cast, and it makes me feel really excited because access is so important for all players, and I think that allows for people to be able to interact and mingle and be able to see themselves in others, and the gameplay just becomes more dynamic. So I'm really excited for that. And let's talk about the subtitle of this season.
Now or never.
Now or never.
Last one was Head versus Heart.
I mean, I love that. You know how much I love that subtitle.
Yeah.
And I was asking myself, I wonder what the subtitle for season 3 is going to be. Is it going to be just as iconic? And surprise, surprise, it is.
And it's like that weird thing because I feel like I love the idea of like a redemption season. That's kind of what this feels like with the title, like Now or Never. Even though a lot of these people have not played LRGs before, but it's also like redemption for yourself.
Yeah, I think I interpret it a different way.
Okay.
I think that as players, you're always faced with that question. It's like, I need to make this move right now, or I'm never going to be able to get the chance to do it. And I like how there's the semblance of like time, like, because timing to me is everything. a well-timed move will set you up very, very well. So yeah, I'm really thinking about how Now or Never lends itself to this game.
Like I mean, it's also making me think like if someone has an advantage, is it like a deadline like 2 rounds later or whatever? Like that's an exciting thing too. Like because that is right. Like also like like when are you gonna do it? If you're not gonna do it, are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I think that's something that great players are consistently asking themselves, when am I going to be able to make this move? And if people aren't like privy to that, I think that them gathering all the necessary pieces of information would help get them to that point. So I'm excited. Also, I feel like I've lost my voice a little bit. Not like hoarse, but my voice has gotten a little deeper. So I can't get cause well for Baby Bird.
We can't call someone else Baby Bird. We have to find someone in this cast and name them like Baby Chickadee or something like that. Or,
I'm not calling somebody a Baby Chickadee.
How about Baby Narwhal?
We'll table
Baby
it.
Hamster. We'll figure it out.
Sure. We'll figure it out.
Like honestly, like I might say something stupid and it could become a thing, like Baby Bird.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for staying. I think we're good now. All right, so I think we're good now. I had to put some names I was like drawing a blank. I'm good now. Anyways, we won't be playing the videos. We will be putting the link to the Survivor Philly YouTube page in the description and probably the comment section after. So make sure if you want to know more about this cast, you go check that out. You also make sure to follow the Twitter account at Survivor Philly. But for this stream, we are going to follow via screen share. So if you look over here, we got 16 people to draft. We have 8 people. We have Team Mark and Team Davey. We also have a cast graphic, which I will cross off every time someone gets drafted. And lastly, we did not do a draft last time, so we're going to figure out who has the first pick here. And it seems to be Mark. Okay.
Oh, good.
So do you guys want to go back and forth or you want to snake it? How do you want to do this thing? I'll let Davey pick since he doesn't have the first pick.
Let's snake it.
All right. So 1, 2, 2, 1. All right, bet. So
I really want to compliment Alex and his team, honestly, for like making these like intro videos, which I did watch all of them today. And a good amount of this cast really did catch my eye, and I did rank them for myself for who I want to choose. There are 2 people that really, really caught my eye. I hope I get both. But if I have to choose between them both, I'm going to choose Emma for my first pick. There was something about her that made me feel like she does well. Like her energy felt good, you know? I want good energy on my team.
Okay. Let me know when I can pick.
Go for it. You open case, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for my first pick. I'm gonna choose Amir.
Oh, okay. That's my second pick.
There's something there that I really want to investigate further, and I'm gonna put one of my poker chips on for Amir. And my second person that I'm gonna draft.
So wait, before you do that, I'm so sorry. So real quick, Emma and Amir. So before we even hop over, one, I want to know both of your drafting tactics. I totally forgot to even ask that.
Oh, okay.
How are you drafting? What's your strategies going into this? Just for the people who are watching and want to be like, what is going on here? Mark, what is your drafting strategy for this?
Okay, so for the LRGs, especially a one-day LRG, you want someone. It's not really necessarily about strength or such like that. For me, it's always going to be about vibes and like positive energy. Yeah.
And Davey, since you see he picked Emma, before we even get Davey, what's your draft strategy? Because I also want to know yours too.
So I'm gonna pick counters to Mark. Like I also really loved Emma, and I was like, you know what? I need someone that might match Emma in this game. So I chose someone like Amir. I'm gonna choose strategically, but also based on vibes.
But honestly, Amir and Emma were like at the top 2 of my list because I was like, they feel really good. They have like a good vibes about them, and like they're people that like, I don't know. It just seems like they're like cool, you know, like I want to hang with.
Good thing I clocked that.
Right, That's why I wanted to know. Just so they were like, why did they drive? They need to know why. What's the matrix going on here? So whoever drafts the flops and the winners, they need to know. Hey, maybe they know what they're going on. These are the know-it-alls of Survivor Philly here. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. So also, I don't know if you guys could tell. Let me help you out here. These teams are split in half right here. So you guys both drafted 2 people from the Roxborough tribe. Okay, so just also keep that in mind, just to help you guys out.
Pause for a second. Is the top player Jen?
One more time.
Who's the
Jen? Yeah, from events.
Thank you. Yes, it is. I totally forgot. I knew I was like, which name did I forget to put up? Like I say, y'all, High Vibes Podcast. I literally just set this up just now. Thank you, Jen. So, let me move over so it's not covering our whole face. But all right. So Emma is off the board. Amir's off the board. Davey, who is your next member of Team Davey, and why are you picking them?
I'm gonna go to Fairmount. And I am going to pick. You know what? I kind of want Tim.
All right.
Okay.
Fun fact: Tim, the guy who makes the Silent Podcast intro, fellow Silent Podcaster over here on occasion. Tim is off the board. Why'd you pick Tim?
I picked Tim because I kind of know Tim like holistically in one side of his gaming sphere. Like I know him as like a person who has played minis, and I'm always curious to see people that play orgs to LRGs. I'm taking a chance, but I'm confident because he is like such a great talker.
Yeah, no, I have him very, very high on my list too. He's the one person I knew like at all in this cast, really. But I think that's a good pick, honestly. I feel good about him in the season.
Okay. Mark, the ball is back in your court.
Okay. I'm going to choose Sunshine.
All right.
Okay.
I like their video. I think that they could be a fun, good vibe. There was something about them that really appealed to me. And I just really enjoyed Sunshine a lot.
Okay. Thoughts, Davey?
I kind of know Sunshine, and I wanted
he is from the mini world.
I wanted to save him for last, like maybe have Mark overlook him. Maybe that was a tactical misplay. Maybe I should have asked myself, is this now or never? But I think I'm happy that Sunshine was picked pretty early.
I just like I said, I want people that like I'd want to watch for like the whole season. That's like, you know what I mean? Like I want to cheer for my team.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm going to cheer for everyone. It's not like I'm not going to cheer for people that I don't get them, but you know, yeah.
Valid. Okay. He is from to be more specific, the Facebook org world. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. Fun pick. Okay, so far our teams are looking like Amir and Tim on Team Davey, Emma and Sunshine on Team Mark. Mark, you have the next pick here. What are you thinking?
This is a person that like lit up their 2-minute little trailer for me, and I just felt really good about them. I'm going to go for give me 1 second. I want to make sure. I'm going to go for Jaleesa.
All right, there you go.
I feel like her intuition is the type of player that I'd be cheering for if she was on like the real show Survivor. And I have a good vibe about her. No, nothing in the season to ruin for me. I know nothing about the season, which I'm really excited about. I knew nothing about last season except the new people in the cast. I didn't have anything spoiled for me. I don't know. She's just like, I feel like she's a good, smart player, and I really want to see that on my screen.
All right.
Okay.
Also, fun little fact: we got the winner of my season in the chat. We got Chrissy. Where was his business last season? Hey, friend.
You know I would have picked you, Chrissy.
All right, bet. Okay. Davey, it is your turn. You have 2 picks in a row. How
Okay.
you feeling?
I feel like I really don't know who's gonna win. So like I don't want the like what is your strategy to draft to be like finite. I want it to be like this is just how I'm vibing.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose Manfred.
Yeah,
All right.
I like him a lot.
I have actually seen like a little bit of Manfred in a recent game, and I think that he has this "will do anything it takes" mentality, and I like really like that in a player. So excited for Manfred, and I. Oh wait, okay, Isaiah, will you indulge me really quick? Will you rock paper scissors me? If you win, this person will go into my draft, and if I win, this person will go in my draft. Will you?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
rock paper scissors shoot.
All right, ready? Yeah.
Rock paper scissors shoot. Okay, ready? Rock paper scissors shoot.
You
Okay,
gotta do it again.
Rock paper scissors shoot.
All right. There you
I'm
go.
I'm gonna draft Robinette.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
How you feel? What's the vibe on Robinette?
There's just something about like it's all about the name, right? When you hear somebody's name, you're like, oh, I really like that. Like if I was like if I was playing with her and somebody was like, oh, what about Robinette? I'd be like, no, I don't want to do that. Like it's also not like a quick name. Like other names like Ben, Jen, Gabe, Paige, like they're so quick that it's not so much of a mouthful. So I don't know. I'm going for any reason.
I like your name too.
Yeah, that was a long reason to say I really like Robinette's name. Hello?
All right, bet. Mark, is that your vibe too? You just like her name, so you want to draft her for that?
No, because like I get the same. I almost went for her instead of Jaleesa because like they're very similar in my mindset of like how they like they're what they are and how they were presented in the videos from what I've gathered.
Okay.
So
right,
yeah,
fair.
like I'm gonna go with someone that I feel kind of I want to see how they do. I'm gonna go for Ben.
Oh, okay, Ben.
Interesting. Okay.
I know you've been
And
very
it's not just
interested
because I'm a
on
fan
Ben.
of the YouTube channel that they work for.
Okay.
Very big fan of the YouTube channel. It's something about them that makes me feel like you're gonna do well.
Okay.
Again, not spoiled on anything. It just
every time you say that, it makes me feel like you are spoiled.
I'm not really. This is not me watching Twisters and being like, man, I hope they all survive.
They don't survive in Twisters.
Everyone dies repeatedly in that movie. Like repeatedly. Like the Twisters actually beat up people in this movie. They're just like smacking them over the head until they're dead and beyond dead.
So
I'm going for Natasha.
And you want Natasha. Okay. Sounds good.
As an emotional human being myself, a person that's in touch with emotions is always nice to see. So, yeah.
How you feel about Natasha and Natasha and Ben being selected, Davey?
I have big question marks on Ben because I feel like it could go either way. He could like be someone that's under the radar and then like shoots like really far into the game, or he could be like, you know, a big personality that gets clocked. I don't know. So that's why I stayed away from Ben. But every time he picks somebody, my like inner envy is like, damn, I should pick them. And also Natasha, I do like someone who is in tune with their emotions. Like, that is someone who I think can like play at heartstrings, not like manipulatively, but like just being able to relate to people. So that was a good pick.
Thank you.
All right. So let's get a little update on the team. So Team Davey, Amir, Tim, Manfred, and Robinette. And then Mark has Emma, Sunshine, Jaleesa, Ben, and Natasha. Leaving on the Fairmount Tribe, Ryan, Kristen, and Paige. And on the Roxborough Tribe, Jen, Johnny, Gabe, and Jasmine. So Team Team Davey.
Okay.
It is your turn. Who are you selecting next?
I'm gonna choose the person that I was gonna pick if I had won the rock paper scissors. I'm gonna go with Jasmine.
Okay, Jasmine is off the board. Why are you picking Jasmine? What stood out for you?
From the trailer in this picture, I feel like I can trust her, and I feel like that's someone who is ally material, and when you have allies, you might be able to go far.
Okay, do you agree with that, Mark, or what?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to
No,
mute the chat. We started watching.
I definitely was thinking positively towards her. So she seems like a good pick to me.
All right. And then who else is being selected here? Why you start laughing?
I'm gonna pick this person because like I know the archetype that they like kind of fit, and also I think that they're like I don't know, like I just think that they're a good pick. I'm gonna go for Ryan.
All right, Ryan, it is. Ryan gets selected for Team
Was that a
Davey.
sound effect?
Wow, what the fuck was that?
It wasn't sound effect. Sorry. All right. I abused my soundboard, y'all. My bad. All right. Ryan Cassidy on Team Davey. What is this archetype you're referencing that made you laugh before you selected Ryan?
Okay. I might be wrong, but I think he was carrying like a big old pile of wood or like a piece of a challenge. And I said, I've seen that archetype before. I've seen that on Survivor. I've seen that on Big Brother. I don't know what kind of player Ryan's gonna be, but he is pretty strong. So at least like maybe that will carry him to the challenges. And I don't know. I think he's just strong.
Okay. Do you feel the same way, Mark?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like what I got from like his 2-minute video is I feel like he's gonna be one of those players who's gonna be safe until like the merge. And then it might get interesting for his game that way. But yeah, I don't think he's a bad pick though. So, but I understand exactly what Davey's saying there.
All right. You got, I guess this is technically like the last time you really get to pick Mark. Because whoever the last picks are, the last person is automatically goes to your team. So you have a pretty big decision here. Paige, Kristen, Gabe, or Jen or Johnny are left. Who are you picking for your second to last selection?
Okay, so I already know who I'm picking for both. Honestly, I'm gonna pick Jen first.
Okay. So Jen is selected off the board.
So like I've seen her play a game since this one, and she seems like a good. She's one of those people I want to do well, and I like to cheer for people. Like that's who I am as a human being. I like to cheer for people. So I wanted her.
Okay. And then who's the second?
Yep.
I'll say who's the second.
Oh, I heard I need a second. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm going for Gabe.
All right.
There was a lot. Like, I feel like there's a lot of question marks in my mind about how this game could go. It feels like he might suffer from things that happen to me where I get a little too much in my head. But if he's not, then I feel like he's gonna be a really fun player to watch. He's gonna be a fun player to watch regardless. But like, it's one of those players I'm like, let's cheer for the Mark archetype, you know?
All right. I mean, Davey, you seem like you have a reaction to that. What's going
on? There's an intensity to Gabe, and I'm excited to see how he plays. But I'm also just like, I don't know. I think I don't have any thoughts other than he seems really intense, and maybe that intensity will help him get far, and maybe that intense will also, play itself in the beginning.
Okay.
All
right, Mark. Next time we see you, your player, whoever's left, will be falling right to you.
I'm
so
great
Davey,
with all three of them. So yeah.
All right. Davey, you get the pick of the litter for the last three: Paige, Kristen, and Johnny.
Okay.
Who are you selecting for your last?
So I will say, these last three players being last, it doesn't mean anything. It's just based on what I've seen from the trailer and what I know. One of these people I actually do know, and I was hoping that they didn't get chosen just so I can like pick them on my team. The first pick I'm going to choose is Johnny.
Newbie to the, I've been seeing him in a lot of Facebook games.
I know.
Be around.
You hear that, Johnny? You are seen. You are being seen.
You know?
I don't know how Johnny did during the season, but when I first met him, I told him that I was doing Survivor Philly coverage, and he was really excited. And I don't know, maybe that just sticks out. Personal connection. Now, I don't know who I'm going to choose between Paige and Kristen, but I kind of want to counter it to what Mark's team looks like. Can I see the picture
Sure.
again?
Mark has Emma, Sunshine, Jaleesa, Ben, Natasha, Jen, and Gabe.
I am going to choose... First, where did you get these pictures from? From the video?
There was no. This was some private stuff.
Oh, okay.
Private.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for the hand like this, I'm gonna choose Paige.
All right. Paige is in. What was the hesitation there for?
Because I think that there's something with Kristen that I think, like, I don't know. I really like both of them. I don't want to be picking, but I have to. I think that Kristen's gonna do well on Mark's team. As a counter.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And are you okay with Kristen being on Team Mark?
Yeah. No, I mean she seemed cool. She seemed smart in her video. So yeah.
Fire. Okay. Well, these are our final teams. Again, Davey has Amir, Tim, Manfred, Robinette, Jasmine, Ryan, Johnny, and Paige. Mark has Emma, Sunshine, Jaleesa, Ben, Natasha, Jen, Gabe, and Kristen. So those are our teams for this season's draft. Again, if anyone wants to learn more about these people so you can follow along, I suggest you go to the Survivor Philly Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. Even the YouTube, you can watch all this. Yep. And you can learn all about them. But the season starts tomorrow, which is pretty exciting. I'm hyped. I saw the first episode. Very fire. Huge upgrade. I felt like I was watching Survivor. I'm not even kidding. Alex went crazy this season, y'all. So you definitely don't want to miss it. Huge upgrade from the first two. Guys, before we end, what are some things you're looking for as these LRG specialists here? What are some wants and needs from this season that you didn't experience last time?
I mean, I experienced the last time, but I want another fun, goofy, but smart season. I'd like it when the LRGs don't take themselves too seriously. That's the thing that I mean, it's the best way possible. I mean, like Survivor Philly doesn't take itself the most seriously, but it's a well-run game and people are having a good time. Like it's a one-day game. It's not like the most serious thing ever. Like I didn't mean that in a bad way at all. I know
you're good,
but like an LRG should be fun, and it's a fun LRG.
Isaiah, are you laughing at me?
No, well, both of you, because you're pretty said. But Mark, also, I get what you're saying because there's a lot of game pots usually, and I feel like it's good to have like a mixture of game bodiness, fun. Yeah, everyone's willing to do something. So I get what you're saying. You're perfectly fine. No, but what's up you're saying. And then Davey, how about you?
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question. I need people whose backs are like pushed against the wall to be super scrappy, like tossing out names. I mean, not to say that season 2 didn't do that and season 1 didn't do that. I'm saying like I want more palpable like fight. I want players to be in every conversation. I don't want to see people just like in the woods looking at trees. Maybe they can look for idols, but like I want them to be actively like looking and scanning while also like talking to their allies. And I really want like messy votes. I want messy votes so bad. I want to be like on my couch just like eating popcorn being like, oh, that was a good one.
Okay. I respect it. I love a good messy vote. So
I
I completely agree. Well, all right, guys. Do you guys have any plans for when you plan on posting this season?
I think we were preliminarily talking. It'll be Monday nights. We're thinking of, but we're figuring it out still, just because we both are busy human beings. And want to make sure that we take care of everything the way it should be. So it looks like right now we're thinking Monday at like the end of the week, really, for the show, since it drops on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
All right. So make sure you guys are looking out the day before the episode drops for these recaps. You definitely don't want to miss it. Davey, I cut you off. What was you about to say?
I was gonna say, and I think that it'll be a nice little lead into the episode. It's like, oh, I wonder how they're gonna solve this now. Find out tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have an upload date yet, but it's going to definitely come before each episode. Again, I'm not sure about these guys yet, but for sure, no matter what, it's always going to be on the audio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all that stuff. So make sure you guys are checking that out if you guys are looking for these uploads. And definitely rate them 5 stars. 5 stars only. If it's 4 stars, we don't want it. Make sure you wait till you hear something that you do like. If you are interested in seeing when we post on a regular basis, you can check out one of these pages here. We have an Instagram, we have a Twitter, we have our live on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube right now. So you can subscribe, like, comment, leave 5 stars, and all that fun stuff just to keep up on all of our uploads. Mark, were you about to say anything?
I was just laughing.
Oh, okay. Then bet, guys, where can people find you?
You can find me at Daveysak, DAVEYYSAK. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Hit me up. I have an open door for communication.
All right, how about you, Mark?
You can find me at MarkLevy85 on Twitter and Instagram. I've been doing reviews since like November for movies that get a lot of love on TikTok. So please follow me there at Movie Mark. And yeah.
All right. And then lastly, you can find me at 8 Ball Bangers per usual, podcasting about Big Brother predominantly because it is Big Brother season. And I'm actually podcasting probably like in 30 minutes about this crazy week of Big Brother.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's been a wild week.
It's been pretty insane.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So we got Survivor Philly and Big Brother on. It's lit. It's podcast season. So let's get it. But until next time, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.